Assalamu student. My today's topic is nutrition in man. How nutrition is take place in man? In man, heterotrophic type of nutrition is present, means man get their food from their surrounding. The heterotrophic type of nutrition that is present in man is holozoic nutrition. Means the nutrition passes through various steps and the result of which it is completely digested and undigested food is expelled out. In holozoic nutrition, 5 steps are involved. One is ingestion, second is digestion, third is absorption, fourth is assimilation, and fifth is digestion. In man, digestive system consists of 2 openings. One is the mouth and other one is the anus. Through mouth, food enters inside the body, while through anus, unwanted food is ejected out from the body. In between of the mouth and anus, here is a tube-like structure is present through which food passes down and undigested food reaches into the rectum, where it is stored for a limited time period and then expelled out through the opening which is termed as anus. The digestive system in man is complete, means it consists of 2 openings, mouth and anus, and the digestion is take place within the tube which is termed as gastrointestinal tract. This tube is completely separate from the body cavity and whole digestion is take place within the gastrointestinal tract. Along with the various organs that is present in this tube, various accessory organs are also present, includes liver and pancreas that help in the process of digestion. The digestion is completely take place within the digestive tract. The first step is entrance of the food, that is termed as ingestion. Ingestion is take place through the mouth, that is opening and surrounded by fleshy structure which is termed as lips. Lips not only cover the mouth as well as it also help to keep the food inside the oral cavity. Inside the mouth, here is cavity is present, that is surrounded by bones of the skull as well as walls of the cheek, as well as the roof of the oral cavity consists of palate, while floor is flourished with a fleshy structure which is termed as tongue. Tongue is anteriorly free while posteriorly attached. This tongue helps in the rolling of the food within the oral cavity as well as it also helps to mix the saliva with the food, in the result of which food is converted into a solid bowl-like structure which is termed as bolus. This food is mixed with the saliva that is secreted by the salivary gland that is located at different places of the oral cavity. One is present at the base of the pinny, while one is present below the jaws and one is below the tongue. The gland that is present at the base of the pinny is termed as parotid gland. Parotid gland. While the gland that is present at the base of the tongue is termed as sublingual gland, while the gland which is present at the base of the jaws is termed as submandibular gland. The oral cavity bears jaws, upper jaw and lower jaw. Upper jaw is immovable, but lower jaw is movable, that bears a number of teeth that help in the breakdown of food into smaller pieces, in the result of which food break down into number of pieces and the surface area of the food increase. When the surface area of food increase, then saliva, when mixed with the food, in the result of which food becomes soft because of the content of the saliva. Saliva consists of 95% water along with mucus, lysosome and an enzyme which is termed as amylase. When the food mixed with the water and mucus, in the result of which the food becomes soft and it well mixed with the other contents of the saliva. Amylase help to digest the starch and convert starch into disaccharide, which is termed as maltose, while lysosome act on the bacteria that comes along with the food within the oral cavity and destroy it and make it hygienic for the person. By the action of the saliva, chemical digestion is take place within the mouth. But with the chemical digestion, mechanical digestion is also take place within the mouth because of the action of the teeth as well as the muscles of the cheeks. In between of the jaws that bears teeth, these food grind and crush and break down into smaller pieces. The jaws that bears teeth consist of various types of teeth. According to their function, we have divided the teeth into 4 categories. The teeth that are present in man are diprotodont, heterodont and thecodonta. What is diprotodont? Diprotodont means there is 2 sets of teeth is present in the whole life of man. One is the milk set and other one is the permanent teeth. Milk teeth set is present till the age of 7 or 8 years. After that, the milky teeth shed off and in place of it, permanent teeth comes out from the gums. That's why the teeth of man is termed as diprotodont. Heterodont. Heterodont means different types of teeth that is present on the jaws and performing various functions. That's why the teeth that is present on the gums of the man are termed as heterodont. What is thecodont? The teeth embedded within the gums. That's why it is termed as thecodont. So, the teeth that are present in the man are diprotodont, heterodont and thecodonta. On the basis of function, on the basis of which we term the teeth of man heterodont are 4 types. One is incisor, canine, premolar and molar. Incisors are those teeth that are present in the front side of the oral cavity, that are present in 8 in number, 4 on the lower jaws and 4 on the upper jaws. These teeth are wide and sharp edged that help in the biting or cutting of the food. After incisors, two canines are present, 4 in number, 2 on the lower jaws and 2 on the upper jaws behind the canine, behind the incisors. These teeth are not developed in the man, but it is well developed in the carnivores like in lions and dogs that help in the piercing and killing the prey as well as tearing their fleshes. For this function, the shape of the canine is dagger or chisel-like that help the animal to pierce these teeth within the prey, in the result prey kill, and it also helps in the tearing of the flesh of their prey. Premolar is present just behind the canines, and this is termed as bicuspid because it has two sharp edges that is very suitable for the chewing and crushing the food. It has two roots and present just behind the canine, 8 in number, 4 in the lower jaw and 4 in the upper jaw. The shape of the premolar is flat with the sharp edges that help in the grinding and crushing the food. While molar is present in 12 in number just behind the premolar, and it helps in the crushing and grinding the food because of the front surface, as well as it has 3 roots, so it is the strongest teeth. The last molar teeth is also termed as wisdom teeth because it is appear after the 18 years. In this way, different types of teeth help in the grinding and crushing the food. And the result of food becomes smaller in pieces, and in the result surface area increase that mix well with the saliva, and chemical digestion can be take place in the oral cavity. After the chemical and mechanical digestion within the oral cavity, the food is converted into solid ball-like structure, which is termed as bolus. This bolus is pushed inside the pharynx region. Pharynx region is actually the region that is present just behind the tongue, formed by the internal nasal cavity and ascending cavity. This pharynx consists of 2 openings. One is the tracheal opening and other one is the muscular opening, that is esophagus. That opening leads to the stomach where further digestion is take place. While trachea leads to the lung that help in the respiration of the man. Above this, here is the cartilaginous structure is present, which is termed as epiglottis. When the bolus is pushed into the pharynx region, at this time, tongue elevates, and in this result, epiglottis is depressed and close the passage of the trachea. And the result of which food pushed into the esophagus and reaches into the stomach. If accidentally does not cover the trachea completely, then some food particles enter into the trachea, and the result of which a strong curved flex action push back the food into the pharynx and close the passage of the trachea, and the result of which the food that accidentally entered into the tracheal region come back in the pharynx, and because of the immediate closing of the pharynx, this food is passed down inside the esophagus and reach into the stomach. I hope you got an idea about how nutrition takes place in the mouth of the man. In the next lecture, we will study about the structure of teeth as well as the diseases that are associated with the teeth. Thank you.